It is that time for my response to a tweet. That's my response to a tweet. And today's tweet says, how can the media say that Clinton is successful while not owning up to the 4 deaths that happened on her watch? How can the media say Clinton is successful while not owning up to the 4 deaths that happened on her watch? Wow, that's like normal. Hey man, you guys give some good stuff. But here's my response. What you are witnessing is how far we have declined morally. Our moral decay looks like a fruitcake that got delivered on Christmas and it stayed on the kitchen counter and you're looking at it in April. Our morals have a green fungus on it so big it looks like a molded afro. And that's how much our morals have decayed in the United States and in humanity, period. She is being applauded while not taking responsibility for 4 of our Americans being murdered. She's being applauded while she sit there and purposely lied to your face, tried to cover it up, erase the server, all these things, and she's sitting there and now she's being applauded for this. Everything that is there is implicating the president, all the way down to the national security advisor. Almost every aspect of government has shown to be derelict in the moral aptitude of taking responsibility for Americans being killed. Now, let's put it in this perspective. One of the things that I hear people make the argument with, we're going to talk about Obama for a second. One of the things they make the argument, but they always say, well, Bush did it worse. And then when Bush was president, people said, well, Clinton did it worse. And the thing is this, there's deaths on all the president's heads. But we can't find a time when we're applauding it and we're making this a virtue when they're caught with their hand in the cookie jar. Nixon had to resign when his hand got caught in the cookie jar for doing the same thing that Clinton did. Now we've decayed so much morally to where now Clinton is being applauded and asking to be the president of the United States. Americans die, they cover it up. God knows why they were there. If they covered up the deaths, you could just imagine covering up the occupancy. But now we're applauding this. Obama gets to blame Bush, and the Bush people blame Clinton. And how did they, say, like Clinton did 390 million executive orders. And then when Bush did an executive order, the first thing the Bush people said was, well, Clinton did 300 and something or other. And Bush only did 291. So what you tripping on? So when it comes to this death thing, the people are going like this. Well, Bush killed all these people in Iraq. So what you tripping on these 4 for? Okay, this is where we're going to go with this. You ready? Check this out. Obama and Clinton. Go out and kill all the ambassadors and the people that you want. Go kill them all. Kill them all. Come back, lie to the American people in our face. Tell all the lies that you want. I need you to go erase all the records of anything. And this time make sure that we can't find them again. Matter of fact, that's okay. Make them easy so we can find them. Just do what you want, lie to us, tell us our health care is cool. Just continue to do it until you get out of office. Just do what you want. Run roughshod over us. Be as totally immoral as you want. Please, we will not hold you accountable no more. So now you don't have to blame Bush or blame other presidents before. You do what you want to do. And Hillary, by all means, continue to do the stand-up job that you're doing. Because when the next president comes in here, Now we have to start holding this one accountable. We're going to hold this next president accountable. Because it seems like the more and more we keep going up this ladder of life, nobody is willing to hold people accountable. And now people are being murdered and it's covered up right in our face and we're applauding it. Hillary did such a great job. It's a partisan attack. The Republicans are just out to get her. This woman killed 4 people and did not help them, and they are Americans. And she wants to be the commander-in-chief with the rule of not leaving no soldier on the field. And she's being applauded because of her stonewalling. She's being applauded because she's not taking responsibility. And if you want to blame it on Bush, so from now on, let them just do what the heck they want to do. And we, the American people, will start holding the next president accountable. We're not going to have no accountability for no murders, no lies, no cover-ups. Can't you see how we have declined morally? We haven't even got into the illegals, the circumventing of laws, all the laws. We haven't even got there. Let's just talk about it morally. What if somebody murdered 4 of your family members and you knew they covered it up? And then they wanted to run to be the police chief. Would you applaud them how good they covered it up because you happen to agree with them politically? Or would you want justice for your family members? Would you stand in the way of them being the police chief? Sitting there in your face saying, I am about law and order, when you know that they have violated laws and order and their morals is just shot? And would you still want them to be your police chief? Would you feel safe? Would you feel protected? Or would you possibly feel like one of the people that they can go out there and kill and murder and cover it up, and then everybody will give them a ticker tape parade like they did nothing wrong? When are we going to start as men holding men and women accountable? It's obvious we can't look at this from a spiritual perspective. Because the same people that's out there killing people, covering up our president, the Secretary of State, and all of their minions underneath, we can't look at this spiritually. Because they're taking God out of everything. They're making sure God can't be anywhere around. Islam can, but God can't. Jesus can't succeed at all. Homosexuals can come and just teach our kids now. All the morals just down the drain. And we can get rid of Jesus, get rid of the Bible, but you can give our elementary school kids a book, 50 Shades of Grey, as reading material. Can't you see morally we are so screwed up? To the point now we're applauding our future leaders when they kill people and cover it up and lie to you on the platform of swearing that they're going to be the most transparent administration in the history of the world. We're having moral problems, people. And all the Hillary Clinton situation did is showed how morally bankrupt we are. If we looked at it spiritually, we'll see that Revelations is happening right here. This is the end times, guys. When a negative is a positive and a positive is a negative. When homosexuality is more acceptable, bestiality is more acceptable than heterosexual. I mean, come on, man. We are in trouble. What's up is down, and what's down is up. What's backwards is forwards. You can't tell the seasons. Mamas against daughters and fathers against sons. Wars and rumors of wars. See, if we looked at it spiritually, everybody would be like this. I got to get right with Jesus because this is the end times. But since we're being coached and coddled into having God X'd out of everything, now we are sitting here applauding liars like their leaders, murderers like their lifesavers. Come on. Cover-ups like they're exposing the truth. Man. How can they say that Clinton won? Because morals have lost. Hey, I'm Phil Williams. That's my response to a tweet on the Phil Williams Show.